Hello, everybody. I've returned to my world. I would call it a single player world, but guess what, fellas? Guess what? It's not anymore. You you can't really tell, maybe, other than this thing. But um over these past couple of days, I have been learning how to make my world multiplayer, and I finally did it. Um So let me just run it down for you, okay? I'm gonna be playing this with like a few of my friends whenever we're able to. Um, but essentially, the original plan was I was going to set up a Java realm and then upload my world through that. But problem is with the realm, I guess there's a limit of like 700 something megabytes of a world that you can upload, and my world is over 1 gigabyte. At least that's what it said when I look at the file. Um, but when I actually uploaded it on here, it said it was more like 2.5 gigabytes or something. So I don't know which one is true. Either way, it's pretty big. But anyway, took a while to set up the realm and figure all that out. But then once I did it, I wasn't able to upload the world, so there was no point. So I canceled it. And instead, I ended up having to get another Pebble host server, and that's what I'm on right now. So this is the fourth one of those that I've done. There was Phantom, there was Oaklanders, and then there was Verdant Valley, and now there's this. So finally got it to work. It was still too big, so I actually had to like upload this through like WinSCP, if you know what that is. I I barely know what it is. I just know that it helped. So everything's working now. You can see I've still got all my items. My builds are here. I checked my like ender chest and all my storage, and everything is the way that it should be. I have all my achievements still, and I even have my vanilla tweaks. I got rid of that like taverns and dungeons, or dungeons and taverns, whatever it's called. I got rid of that one because it's pretty big and I don't think we're really gonna need it. I might have been able to keep it, I don't know, but it's alright. I do know a couple of them aren't working right now, and that was before I uploaded this, but like Timber isn't working. That's probably just because I'm in a new version. Which, speaking of which, this is all different now. Oh, there it is. You can see it in the top right. I am in 1.21.10 now. So the copper update is out, and I have been messing around with that a little bit. So I honestly, I don't even remember what the last thing was I was doing. I think you probably saw all of this, but like you can see here, if I fly over, I have like a completed tree farm, pretty much. Like I've got all the different variants all in one spot. The bottom is not built yet, but I've got everything here, so it's kind of cool. But last thing that I was doing was I was actually working on a new place, and there's really not much to it yet. But I figured I'll show you that in a moment. But first, I actually want to go back up here, show you something else I had got in the process when I was away. Yeah, if I go down here, you'll see that I have completed the disc room. So I got Lava Chicken on October 4th, and I got Precipice the next day. And I think those were the only two I was still missing. There's also Relic that I got August 27th. I'm not sure if I mentioned that one before or not, but I've got that now. And I mean, I've got Other Side there. So yeah, they're all here. It's pretty cool. So I'll just be waiting around until we get more discs. But yeah, I mean, you can see here. Actually, there you go. So you can see all my storage is still here, which is very nice. And I'm curious. Go to tools. Ooh, look at that. I still got the keys. So these were part of that structures, um, like data pack. So I've got a couple of these shrine ones. I've got an end castle ones, end ship. So those are all like special things that, as of right now, we're not going to be able to get any more of. And I forgot what it was. Maybe it was armor. Give me a moment to try to find it. Yeah, there it is. These boots, Frostwalker 2. It has protection 4 and projectile protection 4. Which I might have shown you that once before as well. I don't remember how I got them. I think it was in one of those special structures, but I thought it was kind of cool. It's like that's not something you should be able to get, so it's pretty neat that I have that. But anyway, I'm gonna fly over to the area that I was working on just to show you it. It's pretty far away, but once I'm done with that, once I get over there, then yeah, you'll see, and then I'm gonna come back here after. Ooh, damn. Okay, I have my spawn set here. Well, so I just accidentally died from flying through the nether, but turns out my spawn was still set here, so actually all good. Yeah, I'll get back to that in a moment. That's exciting. So, give me one moment here. So, if you saw my last video, there was a server that I joined very temporarily that I was not supposed to be in. In that video, I explained, I think, why I was able to join it. But at the very end of it, I ended up coming back to my world, and I was at this place. So this was something I was working on. There's not a whole lot here. But I was gonna start building kind of a village here, and it was gonna be kind of related to like a Hollow Knight inspired thing. So like I was gonna be building a lot of stuff underground. But I never ended up doing it, and Silksong also came out, so I was playing that for a bit. But I mean, this was I don't know if I would count this. I was getting ready to start something down here, but obviously I didn't really end up doing anything. The reason I'm out this far as well, of course, you know. What side is it on? Okay, it's on the right. You can see I am almost 10,000 blocks out. That is because I'm really close to this castle, which was in one of my last videos. So I was exploring this whole thing. This is probably the only one that the world is going to have now, unless I add that data pack back into it. Ooh. Let me kill this guy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why I have that. But, yeah, at some point I'd like to work on this thing too. Oh, there's a villager over there. Zombie villager. But I don't know when that's gonna happen. I mean, now that this is open to, like, my friends being able to join, probably we might be able to work on it together at some point. This might be kind of a fun project. But anyway, let me just come back over here. Oh, and actually one of my friends is online, so he's going to be joining us in a moment. But this was something I started building. I was working on like this treehouse thing, so I've got some animals in here. There's, I've got a farm over here. There's not a whole lot yet, but I mean, here's a bunch of items I've got in here too. All sorts of stuff going on. And I'm kind of letting these guys mess around with it too, just trying to organize everything. But yeah, I haven't been doing a whole lot on here. I mean, because I was playing Silksong and I'm also back in college. so not doing a whole lot at the moment. I'm gonna put that right there so that I can just get back to spawn really quick. And oh wow, I'm too strong. There we go. Ha! Perfect. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ready to invite my friend, and yeah, so I'll be right back. My friend is currently still working on getting into Minecraft. It's not letting him play online, even though his internet is fine. We're trying to figure that out right now. He's restarting his computer, but I just noticed that my render distance is actually lower on the server. So like, I would normally be able to see Snowhaven from right here, but you can see I can't even see the top of the stairs. So that's interesting. Because I didn't change that setting. It's possible that, I mean, I already looked. I can change some of this on here. I'm not going to though. I'm fine with it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. But I did think that was kind of an interesting change. I'm gonna try to put solars on too. Let's see what happens if I put shaders on here. Okay. Alright, it's gonna be a little laggy, of course, but shaders are working. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna just not have that on right now, though. Just so we're not making things worse than it needs to be at the moment. I want to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if he's able to get online. So, I'll get back to you with that.
What do you,
I put
what
it in...
IP? Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's in the
You
join
already put it in
info.
the thing.
Yeah.
Right, my bad. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, hopefully this works.
I would like for it to. That would be nice.
See, the plan is at some point, and hopefully it won't be for a little while, but whenever everyone stops playing, I can just keep going and...
Hey, let's go.
Oh my! Ooh! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh,
Holy shit!
damn. Okay, alright, okay, alright, buddy. Okay.
Okay.
I think I may or may not have joined. Also, wait, how did you get the spawn to be 1 block?
There's some commands I did.
That's so based.
I can't... It's finally being useful now, too, because I don't ever use that.
Holy shit, brother, this place is insane.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to my world.
Damn.
Also, you know what was interesting? Because when I was
Mm-hmm.
checking my file and it was like, your world is 1.03 gigabytes or something.
Yeah,
When
that's
I was
actually insane. That's
uploading
that
it
big.
through the WinSCP thing so that it could
Mm-hmm.
actually work, it ended up doing a total of like 2 point something gigabytes. I was like, oh, okay.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, no biggie.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I can see your little icon on the bar down here.
Yeah, that must be a new thing. That must be part of the new.
Yeah, it's fairly
Oh,
new.
right, cause crouch, and it goes away, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna see how long.
Also,
Oh,
dog, that's an insane armor, by the way. Emerald
oh
fucking
yes, thank
gilded
you.
netherite is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
This is also my second pair of netherite armor.
Oh yeah, just in case.
So my hope is that none of you fools mess with what I already have.
How do
But
you
if you
people
do,
get
then
these?
I have a few data packs in here. I don't know
Oh,
if
okay,
you
okay,
press
okay.
L, if you go to like achievements, does anything show
Oh,
up for vanilla tweaks?
yes, that
Okay.
is why it's the pink and purple background. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Um,
Wait, is there only one? Oh, okay, never mind. I can't read. Cool.
huh?
No, I just can't read. You're good.
Oh. The timber one isn't working right now. Normally I'd be able to chop the bottom block of a tree and the whole thing would fall, but right now it's
Jesus,
not
mate.
working.
This is fucking nutty.
Some of this is very old, so like this tower we're in is like a little over 2 years old now.
Holy shit, dog. This is still insane. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I got another base up those stairs.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, I'm actually really excited.
Oh, oh, that's interesting. Hold on. I wonder how I can change that. Let me go into the just turned you
Ca-
into an operator, so just, be
Can
careful
you
with that.
can you undo that real quick actually? I want to see
Uh
something.
yeah, I think
Sorry, I
so.
know you literally just went
There
all
you
through
go.
all the effort to do that. Yeah, okay. So you undid it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I can't break this.
Huh. I think
Yeah.
there's another way that I can do that without making you an operator, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now.
Well, see, my question though is that does that apply to blocks that? Okay, so I can break. Oh, right. No, I'm an operator
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
an
Okay, yes.
operator now.
Yeah, so I don't know how that works. Maybe there's like an operator range that applies to something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably. I'm guessing that means you can, like, I don't even know.
You can't break blocks. You can like if you're an operator, you can break blocks that are close to spawn. Where oh my god, dog, you have a fucking ship down there. Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
that was a
I,
tutorial actually. I didn't come up with that.
I didn't realize we were on a cliff. That's
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah. Oh, and this thing we're in, this is a redstone like mob grinder type thing. It
Wait,
is
where
halfway
did you
inside my
go?
base. I'm behind you.
Ah,
But like if you come down here, you'll see that I've integrated that as part of the base.
that is pretty cool. Matt Pat?
Yeah.
Man just killed Matt Pat. I see how it is. All right. Anyways, this is really sick. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
Um, I will be on later today to come play this shit because this looks really fun.
Sounds pretty good.
Alright, well,
Oh,
take it easy, brother.
yeah,
I
you
will
too.
be back.
All right. See ya.
Ooh.
All right. Well, that's going to be my next mission because I don't think I want people to be operators necessarily because you probably can use commands and stuff. So, you know, I'm only going to have like a few friends on here and I think I can trust them, but, you know, got to be careful anyway. Um, but I don't know. I probably could honestly just leave it alone if I wanted. But that's super awesome. That's the first time I've ever had another person in this world with me. So I'm probably gonna play for a little bit longer. I'm not gonna mess with that like operator thing right now. I will just keep that in mind and maybe uh try to figure out. I actually I think, and I could be wrong here, but every time I've done one of these servers in the past, I had to add like a luck perms plugin, and I completely forgot why I even had that. And I think this is actually probably why. It's to make it so that I can give regular players certain permissions without, being an operator. So that's probably what that's for. I might have to get that again, which would be annoying, but that's alright. I'll worry about that a little later. Uh, you'll see this here. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so there's that. You'll see it's not gonna do anything. I don't think that's a problem with it being a server because it was already like I was already having that issue. I think it's a problem with the version I'm on, and Timber just needs to be updated to this current version, which I don't think they have done that yet. So there's not really anything I can do about it. Um, but yeah, I guess that's it. So until I look into more of those like settings, my plan right now is to set up like an apartment building for my friends, until they are able to make a place of their own. And we're talking like at least 4 people, 4 friends. There might be some more that join, but as of right now, there's 4 that I know are gonna be in here. and John was one of them. So I want to build it, pretty close to spawn. Honestly, could even be what I put down here, since I'm not really doing anything else with this space. It might be kind of interesting to have. Um, so I guess I'm just gonna get started on that. That's pretty much what the other part of this episode is gonna be about. I'm gonna need to like change the name of my episodes too, because they all have single player in it, and that's not the case anymore. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing, and I'll get back to you when I've made some progress. Alrighty. So I'm back. I've been working on this a little bit, but I've really spent most of my time just chopping down some trees, and I realized just how impatient I've become when it comes to doing that task. So I'm gonna look into trying to get some sort of timber plugin, or like an upgraded, like an updated version of the data pack, so that it actually works again and it's a lot faster. But the current plan is I'm going to use this space under the tree farm that I haven't done anything with. I'm going to make these stone brick walls here similar to kind of what I did before. But I'm actually going to add an interior space to these ones. So to cover up like the ground that you see up there, I'm putting, in this case for like these two nether related ones, I'm going to use the wart blocks to make the ceiling, and then I'm using the floor, like the wood that goes with it for the floor. A lot of this will probably be glass walls, which will be easy to get, right? I got the villagers right over there. And so I'm going to do the same with like that, with the bamboo, with the mangrove. I might ignore the pale oak area over there. I'm not sure yet. But then I'll end up like connecting all four of them together. They're going to be like 4 different rooms pretty much. And this will allow my friends to have like their own little bedrooms, their own little storage areas. And it's just kind of like a starting point, really. Like after they've gotten enough stuff for themselves and they're ready to build their own bases, they can move out, and they don't even really need to use this at all if they don't want to. I'm just figured, you know what, since we're doing this and I don't have a whole lot else to do right now, this gives me kind of like a mini project to work on. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all I do for right now, since nobody's really around at the moment anyway. So I will come back to this when I can. In the meantime, I have some homework I need to do, and I'm gonna try to look into some of those settings, both for making it so I don't have to make everyone an operator, and so I can get the timber, data pack or plugin to work. But that should be everything for right now. So yeah, hopefully this all goes pretty well. Guess we'll see what happens, won't we? Thank you for watching. I will see you a little later.